All right, welcome back to another stream, everyone. It is 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Tuesday, June 10th. It has been a long, long time since I streamed last. Um, over a month now, I think. So it's been a while. And I just got back from Australia, so I just figured I would hop in and get back into the swing of things. I have a lot of videos to edit right now, but I wanted to take a break from that and do this, which this is super fun. So it's a good way to take a little break from the relentless editing I've been doing. So yeah, if people want to start putting in suggestions, and then I'll just hop around and see what's interesting. I don't really have anything particular for today. So hello. I don't know if it's G-Nus or just Nus. I don't know if the G's silent, but interesting salt flats sounds cool to me. Noah Sander, big fan of your vids. Thank you very much. Grant Adams, hello as well. Um, yeah, thanks for joining in already. It's always nice when people hop in because, yeah, I did not schedule this one earlier. So whoever finds the stream, it will be by pure chance. Ooh, these are weird. I don't know if this is salt flats, but I could be wrong. This kind of looks more just like alkali desert to me. Ooh, whoa. Over here is cool. It's always hard to tell um, out here if this is the real color. Because in the desert, just in general, like you can see the colors changing so much between these two imageries. Like this one here looks super colorful, and then this one over here doesn't look like anything. So I don't know what to believe, but it is pretty cool. I was thinking there is always so much stuff to look at over here in Chad. Just this whole kind of region right here of the Sahara is crazy. Um, and there's nothing out there. There's nobody. It's Mad Max. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I don't know if that's the real color. Here's a feature I'm planning to visit. All right, yeah, let's check it out. Check out Looking Glass Rock, North Carolina. All right. Carl Riker, welcome. It's a reflection thing. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Um, can you help me see if I can sneak past this gate? I don't know about that, Ben. Um, I don't know anything about sneaking past gates, to be honest. I've never used Google Earth for that. Let's check out this. You said you're gonna visit this. Ooh, wow. That's okay. We're going to Africa? Are you from Africa? That's cool. I have not had many suggestions in Africa, especially outside of Chad. So I'm not really familiar with it. This looks pretty cool though. Looks like some big cliff formations and some old rock. I imagine there's probably some. Oh, interesting. No 360 views here. Okay. Well, shoot, that's pretty cool. I mean, how are you getting here even? It looks pretty off grid. It's really cool. I can't even tell what kind of rock this is, to be honest. But it looks old. I think this will probably be the closest. Get an idea of what it looks like. Oh, just a river. That's jungly. That's a lot more jungly than it looks like. Hmm, pretty cool. I don't know. Oh, Peace Corps. Wow, okay. From that city. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Hello, Chris Ludlow. Welcome in. On foot. That sounds really cool. You said it's for Peace Corps? Oh, what the hell? Are you guys seeing this? Oh, oh, okay. I don't know if you guys saw that. It just glitched, and I've never seen it glitch like that. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty uneducated on Africa, and for a while I was like, I don't know if I'd ever want to visit, but there's actually a lot of cool things that I'm finding out are there. Oh wow, yeah, that's giving me a solid distance. Jeez, that's pretty cool. Definitely take pictures while you're there. The coolest thing in Africa that I know about is probably just the Rift Valley. I think it's just really cool. I've heard about it a lot in my geology classes because this area of Africa is kind of just splitting apart. And it makes for a lot of cool volcanics, especially cool volcanoes and weird volcanic features that are even Yellowstone doesn't have. Um, and there's some nice volcanoes here. This one's cool. This one must be protected because it looks like they're deforesting up to a certain kind of area around this, which I've seen before. Do you think people should be able to submit non 360 photos for Google Earth? Yeah, I totally do. I mean, here's the thing though. If they did, it would probably get flooded. And I really hate it when there's a lot of pins in one small area because then most of them are bad. Um, so I guess it depends. It would be nice for remote areas where people just are not taking 360s out here or like this place we just looked at. But I'm sure there's plenty of photos of this place. So that's a good question actually. I have no idea. Phantom Falls. Let's check it out. Boris. Yeah, Africa is freaking huge. Yeah, I know you can submit photos like just to Google Maps and stuff, but they don't come up on the Street View, I think is what that person was trying to say. I'm not sure though. What is this called again? Looking Glass Falls or Phantom Falls? This is a bunch of basalt, maybe? Next to the valley. I imagine there's pins here. Oh yeah. Why is it called Phantom Falls? Wow, that reminds me of Idaho a lot. That is some super cool basalt. I love it when it is jointed like this. That's pretty sweet. I actually saw some pretty good waterfalls in Australia. Um, some really good waterfalls in Australia. I'll show you guys where they were at. See if I can get a good 360. The reason I was so impressed by them is because there were just, I don't know, a bunch of terrible 360 pins, and I thought it wasn't going to be as cool as it was, but then it was amazing. The falls is right here. I think a good viewpoint is here. Maybe not. Yeah, no. See, most of the 360s are this. And so I was like, oh, this doesn't look that cool. But in person, it was amazing. All right. See, there's so many. It's freaking annoying. I'll try this guy. Yep, garbage. Okay, this is where the falls is, though. And there's no water there. When I was there, it was crazy water. Yeah, this is why I couldn't figure out what it actually looked like on Google Earth. Would have had to just go look at pictures the old-fashioned way. Ah, oh well. I swear there was a good one somewhere. Come on, people. Okay. Well, anyway, this is where I was. You guys will see when I post videos about it. Um, cool extinct volcano. All right, where is it? And I'll go check it out. Oh, build a dog. All right, Looking Glass Rock. Is this that extinct volcano? I don't know. Nice. You went to the thumbnail place in New Mexico. Sweet. I was walking back in the dark through the Australian forest. Honestly, I was not afraid at all. I'll show you guys where I was for that. Um, because there's no big animals in Australia, and it was cold, so I knew there wasn't gonna be like snakes or spiders out for the most part. So, yeah, it wasn't bad. Let's see. Yeah, I was here because the figure eight pools are here. So we walked through this jungle area in the dark. And, if I had no idea where I was, it would be scary. But since I knew the train station was right here, and we just had to kind of get over. Oh wait, no, the train station is like a little bit farther. I don't remember, but anyway, I knew it was close by, and that's what made it not scary. But if I was like, I don't know, out in the middle of nothing, it would be pretty frightening. And I mean, there was a bunch of birds calling and stuff, but nothing besides that. Oh, I think I've heard of this place because I think a lot of people climb here. What state is this in? Virginia or Tennessee? Oh, North Carolina. I'm stupid. Cool. Yeah, I think I met someone actually that has climbed here. All the stuff over here is super weathered. This one looks like it's almost smooth. I wonder if it's granite. It kind of looks like granite. Yep, there's the climbing bolts. Oh, that must be winter. Huh. There's no leaves unless it's burnt. I don't know. I don't think it doesn't look burnt though. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. This is where I'd be if I was living in North Carolina, that's for sure. Mount Hagen, Papua New Guinea. Okay. I like the geography of Siberia. I've never checked out Siberia. Highly doubt there's a single photo of that place in Guinea. I mean, I don't know. Have I missed anything else? Cool. Now, I have not looked through Mongolia, but I was actually interested because I was driving back home because I went home to visit my family and stuff, and I listened to a kind of podcast about Genghis Khan, which apparently it's pronounced Genghis Khan, but that just seems silly at this point. Anyway, yeah, I was like kind of getting curious um, with Mongolia because I mean it has clearly created some crazy, crazy people that were very good at surviving. So that in itself is cool. So there's this town now named Mount Hagen, but I'm pretty sure you're probably talking about one of the mountains nearby. This would this just looks like dense jungle. That would be a crazy place to work. I guess I actually wasn't that far from there because I was just down here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys again the island I was on just because I think it's kind of cool to look at. So this is the Great Barrier Reef. It's, you know, thousands of miles long or thousands of kilometers. But there's this other little section that's kind of separated from the rest of it, and that's where I was. I was on this island right here, Heron Island. And since it's farther south, it's not as bleached as everything else because these are really bleached terribly, and honestly, a lot of this as well. And actually, the northern section is more dangerous because there's more crocodiles, more sharks, more box jellyfish. So really, the southern islands here, they're called the Capricorn or the Keys or something like that. These are the places to be because it's safer, it's healthier for the most part in most years. Um, and yeah, that's where I was. So I was swimming around here a lot. We would snorkel every morning and night in this jetty, and we got taken out to the outer reef over here, here. And we never got to go out to the deep lagoon because this is where the tiger sharks are. So no swimming in the deep lagoon. But lots of swimming over here in the jetty. And then I would snorkel out in this stuff as well, which was pretty fun. Anyway, that was a side tangent. Yeah, let's actually go to Mongolia. That sounds pretty fun. It's a much larger version of the Great Basin. Yeah, cool. Must be fantastic snorkeling. Yeah, I did survive. Here, let's see how many things out there could kill me. There were tiger sharks out here, but we didn't see any, so that doesn't really count. There were lots of cone snails, and I walked around in here every day, and I see them. I would see them. Those don't they don't kill people very often, but they have. But they were there, and I didn't get stung by any. There are blue-ringed octopus here. Some people saw one of them, but I wasn't there when they saw it. And then let's see. Technically, there was, I mean, a ton of stingrays, and those have killed a couple people. See where one. But as long as you don't get close to them, they're not bad. And then what else? Am I forgetting anything? Didn't see any sea snakes. Didn't see any uh, anything else super venomous, I don't think. I did see a tiger snake on the mainland. That thing could kill me for sure. But anyway, yeah, there was lots of dangerous things in the waters, but as long as you don't touch anything, like yeah, you have to get pretty unlucky to get hurt by something. Dude, China in general is just crazy. Like Tibet, there's so much cool stuff. I'm kind of sad that it's kind of logistically difficult for me to visit China because they have a lot of cool stuff. I mean, this whole region looks cool. They have lots of like interesting stuff going on over here. But I don't know. Is Mongolia easier country to visit? I mean, I probably could visit China. I don't really know how that works though. The Gobi Desert, yes. I wonder where in like where actually Genghis Khan grew up because I remember I was listening about where it was, but I don't remember the name. It was probably up in the highlands over here. I doubt it was in the Gobi. Isn't it? I just think it's crazy though that even for me in the 21st century, it's like a lot to travel as much as I do, and it takes a lot of time and energy over just this small region of the West, right? Compared to what Genghis Khan was doing, which was like conquering this entire thing. Just huge expanses. But anyway, does anyone have some cool little things here? Otherwise, I'll just kind of pop around. Actually, you know what? This is kind of funny because this kind of color palette here looks very similar to the place in New Mexico that I have on the thumbnail, which is just funny. I don't know what it's called. Symmetry. It's a big mine. Yeah, this just looks like the Mojave Desert, to be honest, even more than the Great Basin. Or maybe it was here where he was from. It's actually imaged pretty decent. Hmm. Oh, street view of this lake. Props for surviving. Yep. Have you seen what you can find in Victoria? I have not. I was only in Sydney. Flights to Mongolia from Tokyo. Interesting. I have to take advantage of that. China is relatively safe, but it's best to have a guide. Okay, that's fair. YouTuber that arranges visits in Tibet. Yeah, see, I just, I'm just a kid, I don't have the resources and logistical network to do some of these things. Like I remember someone commented on my channel the other day saying me and this other guy was their favorite channel. And I checked out the other guy and he's like doing these expeditions into the Amazon rainforest for months at a time. And I couldn't believe that I was being compared to that guy because what he is doing is just on an entirely different level from what I'm doing. I'm just, road tripping from my house, but that guy is doing incredibly dangerous exploration into one of the most hostile environments on the planet for weeks at a time for his job. I don't know how he gets the money to do that before he was a YouTuber because it seemed like he's been doing it a lot. But this is funny because this looks exactly like California. I mean, those look like Ponderosa Pines. That's a nice lake though. That's huge. Is this the one that's super deep? Or is that's a different one? Looks like it gets some ice in the winter. I don't know which street view you wanted me to look at, but yeah, what's the biggest city in Mongolia? This place? I imagine this is where they'd fly to then. Huh. Yeah, I'd honestly just rather go to China. China just seems so cool. I guess I need to, I don't know, learn some Mandarin or something. I don't know. I could see myself going to Nepal. Like realistically, I don't know if I'll ever go to China, but maybe I could get to Nepal someday. This desert is crazy. I love zooming in on the dunes. They look really cool on the imagery. I love that. All right, I think someone said something else that I was gonna look at. Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne. Yeah, now with my short hair, I kind of look like Jason Bourne right now, just a little bit. Ooh, mud volcano. That sounds cool. His coordinates are typed a little weird, but hopefully they work. All right, I'll go check out Victoria in a minute. Yeah, just give it time. Yeah, I have no idea what the future holds for me, so. Ro is not going to the Gobi Desert. All right. Oh yeah, let's see how many viewers we got. Oh my God, there's 220 people in here. Oh, that's views. Okay, I was about to freak out. 50 concurrent viewers. Jesus. That jump scared me for a minute. Well, how do I say this correctly? Thank all 50 of you. Thank you all 50 of you for watching. I appreciate it. Coming and hanging out. Where is this again? I don't even know what I'm typing in. Myanmar? Oh, mud volcano field, right. Getting distracted. Oh yeah, it is. That's really funny. They just built right around it. That probably smells to live next to. Smells like sulfur all day long. Huh. No pins. Interesting. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is since um there's a lot of suggestions, my apologies if I don't get to anyone's suggestions. No offense. Try to look at everything. That is really cool. That's like a little mud pot. I think this is a mud pot. Actually, I could probably get a picture of it here. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Whoa. That's cool. Dang. Cool. Yeah, there's so many countries I have not looked into. That's good. All right, let's look at Victoria. Actually, maybe I have looked at Victoria a little bit because I think isn't like the tallest mountain in Australia down here. I think that's probably what I was looking at. These mountains, I remember when I was looking at them, reminded me of kind of like Ireland or something like that. They're very old, rugged. Mount Buffalo. That looks cool. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. That's a nice cliff. I bet this is popular for climbing. Wow. That looks super cool. Yeah, see, the thing I learned is Australia is incredibly deceiving, like the imagery versus the actual thing. Because I did a lot of research on Google Earth beforehand, and I just wasn't blown away by anything. But because it doesn't look like much, especially compared to a lot of things I find. But I don't know what's going on, but the views in person are always so much better. All right, you got this. Nice. Because that is awesome. Yeah, I'd love to go here. Looks like some great climbing. I think that's granite. So vertical granite walls is guaranteed good climbing. Let's see, there's a lot of pins here. Nice. That is beautiful. It's just there. I miss it. It was nice. It was very nice there. All right. Well, good. Thanks for. Oh my gosh, Mercury. Thank you so much. Happy to be awake for the stream. Yeah, I know that's the problem with the streams is I have viewers from all over the world, so getting a time that's not midnight for someone is kind of hard. But thank you so much. If you have any suggestions, anything you want me to look at, definitely let me know. Check it out. Whoa, Gypsy's Pyramid? That sounds interesting. What is that? Alright, got a lot of things going on in here. Pink Lakes. Cool. But it is midnight. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, everybody say where you're watching from. I'm interested. On my analytics, it says, what, 97% of my viewers are in America, but I feel like in the comments, it's probably just, um, I don't get a proportional amount of comments from other countries, but I always see so many comments from people from other countries, and it's just strange. So, Gypsy's Pyramid, what is this thing? Or is it Gimpy? I was reading Gypsy. Why? I don't know why. It doesn't look like anything. But as we know, what is going on here? Well, I don't know what Gimpy Pyramid is. Yeah. Yeah, I really underestimated the Blue Mountains. Where are we? Keep going, keep going. Australia is huge. That's the other thing I learned. Like this area I thought looked pretty cool, but it didn't give me the vibes of something insane. But when I walked to this edge here and looked out at Mount Solitary, I was blown away. It's just so much better in person. Because the thing, yeah, I think the main thing in here is Australia is so big that not much of it is imaged well, and there's actually giant cliffs at all these, but it kind of smooths them over, which probably did not help. Anyway, let's go back somewhere I haven't looked at. I was interested in Mongolia. Let's see what sort of pins we have out in the desert. This looks interesting. It's like kind of a crater. Oh, yep. That does give me Mongolia vibes. Man, that place is... It's such a rugged place. I don't know the geology, but it definitely seems like... Because all of this stuff is more recent, because India smashed into Asia here, and you have all of these new mountains that are really, jagged and stuff. But these up here must be really old, because they're all so flat, kind of rounded. So it'd definitely be the place to go to escape from civilization, it seems like. Ah, I hate it. Google Earth has been doing this a lot. It's making me angry. It like hits the ground and stops. I don't care. Oh my God. You see what I mean? It hits the ground and acts like it got punched or something. I feel like if they didn't film Lord of the Rings in New Zealand, they could have done it here. But it's probably a lot easier in New Zealand. Is there any big canyons in Mongolia? Flowing off these mountains. This one. Hmm. There's a nice lake. Yeah. Wow, that is very pretty. This kind of reminds me of, I don't know, like the Alaskan tundra a little bit as well. I guess it's not quite as far north though. Oh, all right. I gotta see where everybody's from. Uh, all right. So we got Germany, cool. Salt Lake City, okay, nearby. Finland, Norway, watching from LA. That's gotta be interesting. Belgium, Cincinnati, down under. Oregon, and I'll never leave. Do not blame you. I like Oregon. Seems like we got a lot of SoCal. Mexico, nice. Iowa. I like how you put Iowa, lol. That's funny. My friend lives in the Blue Mountains. That's pretty cool. Nice. Brazil. Awesome. The Kamchatka Peninsula. I recognize that name. I think I have looked at it. Let's see though. Um, Spain. Cool. West Slope of Colorado. Looking at images of Mongolia makes me feel sort of empty. It definitely, I feel like Mongolia has this kind of bittersweet feel to it. Like it's kind of sad in a way, but also beautiful. I don't know if that makes any sense. I feel like I don't know if you guys know Greek mythology, but like in I don't know, they don't call it hell, do they? In the underworld, there's like the fields of asphodel, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's this big field where they put all the people that weren't especially good or especially bad. And that's what Mongolia feels like. It just feels like a rolling hill landscape where people would go to just wander aimlessly, kind of. But it does seem quite nice. I mean, it's pretty, so can't complain. All right, getting lots of suggestions. Sorry if I'm not hitting them all. Kamchatka. Ah, yes, that's where this is. Okay, yeah, I've looked at. There's one of these volcanoes here. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I've looked at this one because someone brought up how it looks kind of like a keyhole, or I mean, this thing in general is super unique. Like the fact that there's a mountain inside a lake inside a mountain is just pretty sweet. Honestly, I should save this one. I haven't saved it before. Also, I need to update the Google Earth finds. I think I've found. I'll at least put the thing in Australia I did not know about. That was super cool. Remind me to update the counter. That way, so when new people come in, they don't think I'm just fooling around. I guess I am, but yeah, I think this place is. I wish it wasn't in Russia, just because it's probably one of the coolest places on the planet, to be honest. But I don't think many people get to go here at all, because I know it's super interesting geologically. It's basically like a little Iceland or a big Iceland, and super rugged. Let's look at these mountains. I don't know if I've ever checked them out. My poster keeps hitting me. I need to tape it down better. Wow. Lots of tundra today. Ooh. Big crater. I always say that though. I'm like, oh, this place is super remote. Nobody goes here. And then someone's like, oh, I go there all the time. What are you talking about? So if anyone in here has been to the Kamchatka Peninsula, please let me know. That is actually wicked. That is really cool. I can't tell if that's ice or like mud. Yep. But see, it's fine because I feel like this is very comparable to this, and I really want to go here. I want to go see some of these islands, especially this one, but um, this whole peninsula here I think is pretty similar. And there's a lot of cool volcanoes up here too that have very few photos of them, like this one. There's another one up here. Where is it? This one. There's a giant crater lake in this mountain. Now, it's Mount Katmai, and I couldn't find any photos of it, but it looks incredible. So, we're not missing out too much. All right. All right, I'm just gonna pick stuff at random because there's a lot of chords now. So, thank you guys for suggesting stuff. I will say any super chats will get priority because I'm kind of at that point. I get so many. Whoa, it's very green. What was special about this spot? Was it just all of these kind of, I don't know, patterns? Definitely looks interesting. I think what's happening here is just it's like some glacial till or something, and there's a lot of erosion at the stream, so maybe there's not as much plant growth there. Nobody's been there. This is on that first island. Ooh, see that volcano looks really cool. Echo. Oh, it just looks interesting. Yeah, it definitely does. That's pretty cool. I don't know why the plants wouldn't grow down the canyon. It's just so green too. Yeah, the more you zoom in, actually, the cooler it is. Huh. Yeah, ooh, that canyon looks cool. Whoa, actually, yeah, look at that. This point right here would have a sweet view. It looks like there's some big sloughing going on. Yeah, these volcanic islands are always really cool. Nice, good find. This spot looks interesting as well, honestly. See, these ones are good for my thumbnails too, because I always gotta find something that has patterns and stuff and bright colors. It's definitely one of those spots. Actually, I'll give this a screenshot. Are you playing Geoguessr? No, I'm just looking around. Actually, I could play Geoguessr for a stream though if you guys wanted to. That would be pretty fun. you guys could help me guess stuff because I'm not that good at it. Because I look at the landscapes on Google Earth, but mostly Geoguessr is the cities. So could you show the place you were just at, that underwater line? I don't know what you're referencing. We got some canyons in Arizona that someone mentioned. Check those out. Sorry, I lose track of what I was doing 5 minutes ago, so you guys are, mentioning something that I just said and I've already forgot about it. Oh yeah, I've seen these. You commented on a video, didn't you? I actually I did look at your comment. Yeah, I've really wanted to go here, but I think it might be in the Navajo reservation, so that just makes things a little difficult. And I know a lot of people have told me like you can get permission to go on the reservation, and I know that, but it's not going to show me the border. Let's see. But it's like kind of a complicated process, and then you also have to get a guide usually that you pay for. And all the places that I want to go on the Navajo reservation are very remote, so it would take forever to get there, and I can't afford to do that. So I know that you can get permission. A lot of people are like, you're dumb. You can totally get permission to go to that place. I'm like, yeah, I could, but not by myself. You have to take someone with you. It's not a map with a background. Can't tell where those canyons are. It shows me on Google Maps. Maybe I need to go there. There we go. Yep, smack dab. Because there's some other cool things on the reservation. I really wanted to go to here. Again, incredibly remote. Some of these canyons are pretty cool. But yeah, maybe eventually someone will be watching my videos and of Navajo descent, and they'll be willing to take me out there. And I would love to go. So I guess there's my PSA. If anybody is of Navajo descent and wants to be my guide, I would love to do stuff out here. Because I mean, Navajo Nation is just all beautiful. There's a lot of cool stuff there. I don't know why these canyons are so fractally like you described. It's probably the rocks, as it always is. I don't even know how it would look from the ground. But just to give you a reference, nobody has been here. Not a single pin. Because the places that you can get permission to fairly easily is stuff like Rainbow Bridge and I don't know, Antelope Canyon, Monument Valley, because they have a set paper for that, but they don't have a paper for going where I want to go. They have a lot of cool stuff. Let's see what's here. Oh yeah, that's sweet. I should go here. I think you still can go here with a guide and all that. Like these people are on a little group tour. These are just regal. They're so much bigger than anything I've seen. Ooh, Baffin Island. Take a look at Queen Maud Island. That sounds good. Ever just picked random coordinates and gone there? If you're talking about the video I did, then yeah. Yeah. it's just kind of a tough situation, rescue missions and tourism and all that. And the other thing too is like, I don't know, it's their land, and if they don't want me there, that's fine. I'm not going to intrude. They also don't allow drones and filming a lot of times too, that I was reading. So, like me just going there would be one thing, but me going there and trying to make a video is a whole another level of difficulty. Yeah, these are these are crazy. They're super pixelated. That's kind of funny. Trans-Antarctic mountains. Yeah, if I ever find myself here, I'd be pretty surprised. Antarctica in general. Maybe within my lifetime, more of it will be exposed. I can go. I feel like Greenland would be a better option though. There's actually a little bit of land, not just straight ice. Maybe I should put this on the thumbnail. These look really cool. Like right there. That looks sweet. There's actually like lakes on the ice. All right. Not up to date on recent videos. No, you're totally good. I mean, that was the start of the idea. I was like, oh, what if I just picked a random coordinate? Oh, I'll do one of these Brazil ones. I've seen you commenting those. Oh, Google has some nice images. Okay, let's look at that real quick. Queen, what is it? Maud. Who's Queen Maud, by the way? Holy. Yeah, you're right. That does remind me of Baffin. That is wicked. Wow. All right, I'm glad I took a look at the images. Oh, that is so cool. All right, I'm putting that on Google Earth Finds. That's on my wish list now for places I'll never go, but I'll dream about. Wow. I'm gonna save this image, 'cause that is sweet. Jimmy Chin, of course he's been there. I wonder how many people have been there. It can't be that many. I want a print of that. I'm saving that as well. Thank you for telling me to look at the images. This is definitely up my alley. That image right there. That's a top 10 image of all time. I mean, the effort to even get there is probably ridiculous. It's crazy how, like, in that image, in a lot of these, there's no snow. So this must be kind of a desert region of Antarctica. And it makes it look so much cooler because of the juxtaposition. Wow. All right, cool. I think I copied a coordinate. Oh yeah, Brazil. Oh, whoa. What's going on here? Oh, is this a giant cliff? That looks... Are these... Okay, yeah, they're the Tepuis. Is that how you say it, Tepui? I watched a documentary of Alex Honnold climbing one of these. And yeah, they're pretty cool. I couldn't remember if it was Brazil or where it was. Wow. Because they were finding new species on top of them because no one had ever been on top of some of these. Yeah, that's awesome. I'd love to see the Tepuis. This is what the Blue Mountains in Australia reminded me of, is the photos I've seen of the Tepuis. For anyone who doesn't know, let's go look at some more sweet images. Oh my God. That's unreal. How does that exist? They're so perfectly vertical. Okay, well, Australia wasn't this cool. I'm sorry. Dang, maybe I do need to go to Brazil. That one kind of looks fake. I don't know if the picture's real. Can't even trust anything anymore. That one's not loading. Here's one that's a reverse Tepui. It's like a hole in the ground. Oh, I wonder if this is that biggest cave on Earth that I saw a video of that kind of blew up a couple months ago. This would be the best place to be a bird. That also looks fake though. I think there's a lot of AI images in here. I hate it. I hate AI. That's pretty cool. That's what I watched. Alex Honnold. Climbing them. Anyway. Nope. Maybe there's some pins here. Let's see. I don't think AI has infiltrated the Google Earth 360 images yet, so I can trust those. Except probably most of them are just going to be dense jungle. There's going to be one on the edge. Come on, guys. Nobody wants to see a 360 of the jungle. That's more like it. Wow. They're so vertical. It's ridiculous. Cool. Cool. Maybe this one will be good too. There's a bunch of clustered right there. I'll check that out in a sec. It's always misty there. The misty mountains. Okay, I thought that was like a mountain peak for a sec. It's just terrible imagery. What's going on here? Ooh. Whoa. Nice. There's a lot of people here. Pretty cool. How many are there? Because there's these here. Maybe this is the one that Alex did. Oh, there's more here. See, this is what the thing in Africa that we were looking at reminded me of. These tepuis, kind of. Wow, this one looks cool. I'm going to screenshot that. Look at those patterns. Ooh, and some good imagery. Let's go. Yeah, that's a screenshot. I'd never looked at them on Google Earth before, too, so it's warranted. Nice. Yeah, we're looking at some fun stuff today. Where are you looking? This is Brazil. Ooh, Finger of God. That sounds good. Hello, everyone who's just joined, by the way. See how many viewers we're at. 79. That's pretty good. Pretty dang good. I think my all-time high is like 105 or something like that, so maybe we'll break that today. Maybe if I actually schedule my streams farther out than 20 minutes, I'll get more viewers. Not that this isn't good, but I just think it's funny that I'm always like out of nowhere. Oh, these are some legit mountains too. Brazil is just so freaking big, it makes everything inside it look tiny. Maybe let's look up photos. There we go. I just need to start going to Google Images when I can't find anything. That's pretty cool. There's something like this in Idaho actually called the Finger of Fate. It's definitely not this big, but similar. I'll show you guys because I probably won't be able to go here. but I could go to the finger fate. And actually, that might be a good video. Let's find it. I think it's here. Nope. It's somewhere close. Okay, there's Alturas. It's not down there. I'm getting closer. Ah, okay, Hell Roaring. So it's right up here. Somewhere. I think it's this. Ooh. Come on. Did I get it? Nope. Dang it. That's a... Okay, maybe I did. I think that might be it right there. But it doesn't look like a finger from this angle. This is actually an amazing 360. It's very high quality. I'll show you the finger of fate. There we go. Looks like a finger. There's a different lake where you get right below it. Anyway, that's what that reminded me of. I think I should just be able to look it up. It's probably listed on Google. Okay, so we were at this lake. So I imagine it's this lake where you can see it really good. Or this one. I really thought there'd be more pins up here. I've been to this lake so many times. Oh, there's a bunch over here. Interesting. Let's see what Imagine looks like. Nice. All right. For that plateau in Guinea, search Bena Plateau, Guinea. Okay. Hello, Dumpling Man. Nice username. They're probably the same geological feature. Those tabletop mountains in Venezuela used to be joined with Guinea in Pangea times. Oh yeah, did they? I forgot about. Wait. Hold up. That would be crazy. That'd be a really cool geology fact. Okay, because the Tepuis are right up here. Yeah, and then they did used to be connected. Ah, that's so cool. That's pretty sweet. Okay. I said search up what now? Bena Plateau, Guinea. Wait, EAU. EAU. That's not how you spell Guinea, is it? How do you spell Guinea? There we go. Sorry. Oh, it's this, isn't it? Yeah, it does look very similar. There's not many photos. Man, you better like take a lot of photos while you're out there, man, if you end up actually going there. Is that it? That looks like Brazil. I don't know. Wow. Okay, because where is Guinea again? I don't know my African countries. Is it this one? It's Equatorial Guinea. I don't think that's where you were looking. Hold up. Oh yeah, it's over here. These. Yeah, very, very remote. Ooh, random coordinate, no context. I love it. All right. What will this be? Oh. What is going on here? There's so many strange circles in the Sahara. I mean, I could probably make a whole video about them. I mean, there's a bunch over here. Look at that. Why are there so many circles? There's another one. I actually need to look into this. There's so many. Whoa. That looks really cool. Please tell me someone's been here. What's this place called? Those rocks look insane. Okay, I have to screenshot that. That looks really cool. What the heck? It's everywhere. Okay, guys, hear me out. I'm thinking of this video that this just looks like river pebbles. It's so funny. But I'm thinking of this video called like something along the lines of top 10 places that you can only appreciate from Google Earth because I feel like, this thing is huge. Miles, miles, miles long. And all of these little features within it are pretty large themselves. So realistically, if you went here, even if you had a drone, even if you're in a plane, it would be hard to see the scope of this entire thing. But Google Earth is probably the best way to look around at this stuff. I mean, those rocks are ridiculous. That looks so cool. And then this whole circle feature in general, even if you were on that, you wouldn't be able to tell you were in a giant circle. So I'm thinking to make a video, something along those lines, because it seems to happen a lot. Because I don't even know if I'd want to go here because I wouldn't be able to tell the scope of this. That's so cool. Now I want to find some other circles. I know there's some right there. I don't know if they're old mountains. I know a couple of them are craters. Some are here. These are mountains for sure. There's this thing, the Black Hand. Oh, there's a really big one somewhere. It's in Chad. It's always in Chad. Maybe it's not. Anyway. Oh, yep, there's another one. Circle. There's another one. Maybe not. That one's kind of less distinct. Man, such a crazy place. What the hell is this? It's like volcanic. Sahara Desert. Crazy. Don't go to northern Mali. I lived in Mali for a few years. You will get kidnapped and die. Grant Adams, you must have crazy stories, man. Where the hell is Mali? I don't even know what country that is. I assume Africa. Mali. Oh, right, this guy. You lived here? That's awesome. You would get kidnapped and die. Great review. Oh, that's where this was. Right. Okay. Very odd border. Classic. All right, I will not go here. I mean, that looks cool too. Look at that. Is that natural? All right, I'm gonna update the counter because that was sweet. Yeah, that's what I was just looking. Whoops. Gone midnight here, off to sleep. All right. See you later, the Mojic. It's 5 p.m. where I am, so apologies. All right. Another random coordinate. Abandoned cities are not geography, bud. Uh, I mean, I do a lot of archaeological stuff on the channel, so I think it's still cool to look at stuff like that. But you're right. I mean, I guess that wouldn't qualify as geography, but I just have to put something as the title. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's I mean, that's right next to where I was just looking. There's more little circles. Now I'm interested in this abandoned city though. Oh yeah, it's JC. JC always has good stuff. Hmm. Yeah, you gotta admit that's cool. What the heck? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what civilization this is from. I don't know. I don't know anything about this, but it is cool. Man, that's like a legit building, and there's a bunch of stuff out here. Some nice rock formations. Imagine living there. Jesus. Mars. Here, wait. Let me search up Giotto Plateau. Oh, came up quick. The lost city of Giotto. Weird. Let's see. Cave art. The ruined city of Geoguessr of Giotto lies at the southern end. Small oasis. Wow, that's crazy. That's a crazy place. Oh, yeah, that's the oasis. All you need is a little nasty water and got this giant city. That's pretty sweet. I always wonder what the message redacted messages are. What are you guys saying? Need a kidnapped and forced to party plan kind of plays a what? Zoom, yeah. Alright, we got some no context coordinates. Do you play Geoguessr? Just curious. I do for fun once in a while. You know, maybe I should just pull up Geoguessr right now and do a quick round for fun. What the heck? What was this coordinate for? I've actually been, I was here last summer. Probably drove right next to this. What is the point of this? All right. I don't know if he just wanted me to look at the gorge, but there's something going on on this road. Yeah, let's see if my Geoguessr account is still active. Continue with Google. Make sure you guys can't see that. Okay. Oh, can you guys see this? I think it worked. All right. Let's do a quick round. Um I forgot how this works. It's kind of honestly kind of confusing. I don't want to do multiplayer. Classic maps. Okay, world. Let's see how I do. Probably terrible. See, this is what I mean. I don't know cities. You have to. The thing about Geoguessr is you learn like differences in light poles and construction and housing types. I think that's Spanish or Portuguese. Maybe. Definitely gives off the vibes of either Brazil or Central America. Alright guys, is it Spanish or Portuguese? Costa Rica? I don't think so. Oh, the redacted messages are probably coordinates that YouTube thought were phone numbers. Huh. If you get Molly on Geoguessr, you'll die. Alright. I'll go back and look at some coordinates in a minute. Check the phone numbers. No. I feel like... Oh wait, Santa Cruz. I feel like I don't want to use outside evidence, like by searching stuff up when I'm playing, you know? Alright, so I don't spend forever on this one. I'm gonna go with... Oh, I think somewhere in Central America. Let's see if I can find a flag. Maybe Costa Rica is a good guess. I'm not sure though. I think I'm gonna go with... This does look drier, so I think it's... Which is a lot drier actually. It doesn't look that rainforesty. I can't tell if it's Portuguese or not. I feel like Brazil would be a good guess. This is all rainforest. Maybe it's down here. I'm gonna go with Peru. Ah, it's Mexico. Okay, that makes sense why it was drier then. Alright, not bad. I think it's what, like 5? Yeah. Sorry, I'll try to be faster. Okay, this looks like Europe. 100% Europe. We're driving on the right. Very distinct architectural type, but that's my problem. I don't know what it is. You can also learn license plates. We're in the EU. Apartment. Italy? I think it's Italy. It was Croatia. Not bad. Not great. Okay. Nothing. Hold up. Yellow plates. Yellow plates. Is that Colombia? Is Colombia yellow plates? I think it's Colombia. Right? No, this looks really nice. It gives weird European vibes, but also not. I feel like Britain always has these hedgerows next to their roads. Okay, maybe it's not all yellow plates. There are some though. Oh, wait. I think it's like Denmark or something that has yellow plates, or Netherlands. I feel like there's Netherlands. It was in England. Man, I really knew my stuff so well. I got it wrong. You guys are telling me UK. Sorry, I didn't check the comments. My bad. Yeah, maybe I should just do a Geoguessr stream next time. This is pretty fun. Okay. Either I don't know what language that is. Is this like Thailand? Do not recognize that. Those characters. Thinking Southeast Asia though. Am I justified in that? India. Is that India? South India. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with you guys on this one because I've been ignoring you so far. Go right here. Wow, okay. Alright, last one. Ooh, is this America? Seems pretty American. But also could be Southern Canada. Can I catch up to this truck? Drive faster, Google car. Oh, that's America. Riley for House. Is anyone's Congressman Riley? Ah, if I could get the license plate. It's white. This gives off kind of northeastern vibes to me. Is that justified? I'm gonna go with my gut. I think this is Vermont. Ah, West Virginia. Alright. Not bad. If you enjoyed that, let me know and I'll do a Geoguessr stream in the future. But I'll keep it focused just because I don't have Geoguessr as a thumbnail. And I gotta find more places, you know? Alright. Let me go find a coordinate. You guys are actually really good at that. I think it'd actually be fun because we can play together because I could make a lobby. Flying fishes in New Zealand. That sounds cool. And then you guys could probably destroy me live on stream. How is there flying fishes here, man? Are you pranking me? What are you talking about? There's no flying fishes here. Did I type the coordinate wrong? Oh, Vermont has green plates. Does West Virginia have white plates? I don't know. Oh, the game's music was on? Sorry. I should have muted that. I can really easily mute that. That's my bad. I didn't realize you guys could also hear it. Grant Adams, thanks for joining. I don't know if you already left, but you were saying wild stuff. Oh, here's a coordinate. I can copy it. Alright. Oh, what's wrong with this cord? What the hell? Hate it. What is going on? Sorry. Sometimes the chords are stupid. I'm gonna put a comma. Alright, I don't know why that's coordinate's not working. Why do you get keep chords? Could you explain it to me? So basically, it's actually a good thing to explain. I just don't do it because, say for example, like the Horseshoe Bend, uh, or just like any, you know the term like influencer places? Like, in fact, the figure eight pools that I just went to is an influencer place. It's just sometimes, oh, I know what a good example is. The Vermilion Cliffs. There's some places here like the Wave, and then there's some other formations out here that people love to just go illegally fly their drone in a circle around them, post it on Instagram, and then it blows up, gets millions of views. Because, I mean, rightfully so. It's really cool out here. And then people just flock to this place from everywhere across the world. Just thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And this area, I mean, it should be seen by everybody, but at the same time, if everybody goes here, it starts to damage it and ruin the experience for other people as well. So the reason in my videos I don't disclose the location of anything, like this spot, I'm sure you guys have seen this on Instagram, um, is because I don't want to be the start of that. Because I know my viewers, for the most part, are not going to like flock to the places I go to. Maybe a couple will go to the places I go to if I said the location. But I'm worried about influencers, just people on Instagram wanting to, you know, just get some views, go out there, post the exact coordinate, post the name, and then it blows up, and then boom, I started this chain reaction, and it's kind of my fault. So that's why I don't disclose locations, if that makes sense. Anything good this stream? I saw someone ask that. Yeah, we've had a couple cool things. We were looking at the Tepuis, and there was something cool in Mali. So places I'll never go. I don't think we've found anything that I can get to on this stream, but lots of cool large scale stuff. Or like we were looking at these fractal canyons. I mean they're within my range, but on the reservation. Look up in the sky street view. So yeah, I mean it's like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, because if I do tell you guys, it's great. A lot of people will just enjoy knowing where it is, but they won't do anything about it. But then there's a couple people that would potentially harm that place. Oh, it's up in the sky. What are you talking about, man? What is going on here? I don't see flying fish. I'm getting pranked so hard. And then if I don't share the location, it's like the place I went to is safe, but now everybody watching the video is kind of sad or mad because I am gatekeeping. But I hope people realize it's not like that. I'm not trying to gatekeep or do anything like that. I'm just trying to protect the places that I go to because I don't want to be the one responsible for their, you know, their demise, because as soon as it's out of the box, it's out of the box. It never goes back in. So I really like this place. I want to check out some more of these. Oh, that does not look like it does on the imagery. It's a lot lighter. Oh yeah, I check out New Zealand Floyd fan. I haven't done anything on the stream, but yeah. I see the thing with me is I hate being around people when I'm out and about. I like being alone in the wilderness, And geotagging destroys that. It destroys the solitude of these places. So it's a personal thing too. And I guess in a way I am gatekeeping, but oh well. That is not where that said that was. Because I do know the people who are very, very committed will end up finding this stuff. Because, I mean, like, everything I include in my videos, there's enough information there to find. That thing is weird. the places I go to. If you spent probably most you could probably spend like 10, 20 minutes. A couple might take a couple hours. Um, it just depends on how like secretive I'm trying to be because it's usually based on the delicacy of the place. Because some places I'm like, okay, I don't think me putting the location of this is gonna have too much of an effect, so I'll expose a little more, yada yada. But other places I won't. This place is just not as colorful as it looks on the imagery. It looks vibrant. It's kind of funny. Some weird stuff going on right there. Maybe this one. Can we see the orange? Yeah, it's kind of orange, I guess. So, I'm just trying to be responsible because I broke some rules starting off and I want to be better. I flew my drone in the wilderness and I shouldn't have. And I won't ever do that again. And I want to like kind of pass it on and be responsible, you know? So not flying the drone, not spot burning, yada yada. Oh, let's see. Anybody got any suggestions? Oh yeah, we should go to New Zealand since you were talking about that. I really want to go to New Zealand so bad. If I do another international trip, that's what I'm gonna do. Because, I mean, the thing that I've included before is this guy, because I think that just looks hilarious. And then, oh, what else is there on the North Island? New Zealand has to be like the coolest shaped country. I'll stand by that. I love the shape of New Zealand. It's iconic. I really just want to do a backpacking trip up here. I don't know where the best loop is, though. Best place to do that. Seems like... Ooh. Maybe this is a little loop. Is that a road? It is. Let's try this. Gertrude's Saddle. That looks cool. Yeah, that's good. Ah, that rock is so dark. That's sweet. Oh, didn't complete that one. That is beautiful. I want to go there so bad. I love the grass, the grassland. It's just Lord of the Rings. That's why I want to go there so bad. One day I'm going to former Gondwana, either New Zealand or Tasmania. Ooh, a Norway pin from JC. Luckily, a lot of influencers are lazy and aren't willing to do backpacking. That is true. A lot of the places I go to, and a lot of people bring this up, are like, it is just too hard for most people to get to. So it is silly to not provide the location, which they have a point. But I mean, I just don't know where to draw the line, you know? Uh, because I don't know at one point it's easy or hard to get there. I mean, some places it's obvious, but others it's not. These lakes look freaking awesome. I assume that's what this pin is for. So I just usually don't provide the location as a general rule. Is this the Microsoft background? No way. This has to be where that is. Oh, I almost kind of hate it. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about because I might be younger than a lot of you, but in school we got laptops and you could not change the background. You weren't allowed to. And it was this, or not quite this. It was close though. Wait. Ah, Why can I not type on this keyboard? Wait, what? That was weird. Microsoft mountain default background. Not this one. Oh, maybe it's not. Okay, but you see what I mean? It like kind of looks. Oh, I hear. Wait, let me click back on it. Maybe it's like from a different angle. That gave me flashbacks. Oh my god, that's really good. Wow. I'm saving this spot. You already know it. That is beautiful. JC, man, you have to be the MVP of pins, I will say. Like, if I had to get an award out for most good pins, it's probably you. That's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this guy. And see, Norway's on the list. I might go to Norway in the next couple of years. Either that or New Zealand. That's probably my top two. This is where I'd want to go to. So, very good suggestion. I'm gonna search this a bit more. Try to update the number. The Google Earth Street View link is not long, or is it too long to be posted here? Yeah, or you can email it to me too on my channel email. Yeah, South Island is really cool. But if you show the hobbits on stream, the Witch King will find and kill them. See, I wanna do like a, I don't know what's it called. I wanna buy a bunch of vintage gear that would have been like what Sam and Frodo used, and then do a backpack in New Zealand with that gear, like with a canvas bag and I don't know, just one blanket, stuff like that. Fungi and plants in New Zealand are probably sweet. Yeah, Northern California has a lot of cool places. I really want to go to Shasta and Lassen, and there's some cool lava flows there. And I probably will go in the next couple of years because it's not too far from me. So, yeah. I have to check this place out more. Damn, this Corona Viking guy is getting some insane drone shots. Wow. That is. You know when I just like stop talking that it's really, really good. Okay, where was that view? I wonder if this is the Microsoft background. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not the same. I don't know where that is. It's similar though, enough to spark my nostalgia. Yeah, this is probably what I should be looking at. I hate it. Stop doing that, Google Earth, you stupid ass. You got it. Come on. Google Earth. What is your problem? Actually, just let me click on it. Fine, I'll do this one. Thank you. And it's cloudy. So cool. But come on. Give me no clouds. If that's the same one. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay, I want to do this. I want to do this. Is it hard? It doesn't look hard. Well, it doesn't look easy, but it doesn't look like I'd have to rock climb. That's what I was trying to say. I want to do that mountain. That one right there, Munkin. Maybe this one too. It's hard to tell where the top is. No way. Okay, that's a drone. But still, pretty close to the ground. Yep, I want to do that. That is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in Norway, and I've looked at Norway a lot, so Very nice. That looks like a hard place to get to. Wow, yeah, it's actually really far north. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna. All right. This place looks pretty cool. Let's see what it is. Matt Barton, thank you very much. Yeah, we just hit 50,000 actually. I guess this should be the 50,000 um, stream because I don't know how to celebrate that. I mean, that's a crazy. Oh, I just copied and pasted the same one. Also, my email, if you go to like my channel community tab, I think it's in there or something. Just go like poking around on the tabs on my community. But yeah, 50,000 is freaking crazy. I mean, it was 6 months ago that I was at 1,000. So, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, this place is cool. This is near Baffin, sorta. Yeah, I mean, just crazy growth for me. And who knows? The goal now is like 100K by the end of the year, I guess. But who knows? I cannot predict how my videos are gonna do at this point because some that I did not think would do good did very well, and others that I was really excited about that I thought were gonna do great did not. So it's kind of just I'm at the point where I'm just gonna start doing whatever, posting everything, and just enjoying it because I mean I'm just going to college right now, so it's just for fun. This looks cool. But yeah, thanks to everyone who subscribed. 50,000 was pretty cool to hit, for sure. It's like really weird. Oh. And I mean, just the fact that we got like almost 60 concurrent viewers right now is pretty sweet too. We're up to 83. Justin Smith, what are you doing? $50 for the 50K? You're crazy, man. Oh man, thank you so much. Thank you. Uh, y'all are crazy. All right, well, give me another suggestion then. That deserves like 5 suggestions of your choosing. Thanks. Ah, you guys are so nice. Makes me happy. It's fun to talk to people that are, like same things I do. Those images are insane. What images? Go to place in Melville Island. Oh wait, maybe I should check if there was any pins there, just in case. I don't think there would be. I don't think this place would look cool from the ground anyway. Yeah, nothing. I don't know if anybody goes to Melville Island. Anyway, actually, let's focus on some close by maybe, cause I need to plan a trip for next week, and I don't know where to go. I could do my Arizona random point, cause I have my Arizona random point, and it is just about here, I think, like right there. So I'm gonna be going actually through the reservation a little bit, maybe. Depends on which way I go. But I think I'll stop at Petrified Forest National Park just for fun. I've been there a while ago, but it would be nice to go again. Oh yeah, actually. There's some cool features here. These. I really want to get to these. Because the thing that sucks about Arizona is there's a bunch of private land, but I think this is on state land. I don't know if this road is good enough, though. Huh, it actually doesn't look terrible. Could stop there. What is this? Oh, what is that? Square. Marked as Twin Lakes. Oh, there's holes in this, too. There's holes everywhere. I mean, this would probably be sweet from a drone. What is they make this half circle for? Anyway, yeah, Justin Smith, if you have any suggestions, I will gladly look at them. Dumpling Man's got one. Do you even have dumplings as your profile picture? That is pretty awesome. Oh, you know some AZ spots? What kind of spots? Good spots? I'm definitely looking for spots, so. What was this gonna be? Bihar is so cool. Is this like a region of India? Assume maybe the state here? I don't know what the term Bihar is. This is a weird little. Oh, is that. No. I don't even know what's going on here. I can't tell if it's like a mountain or a divot. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Oh, wow, that's actually really good imagery. What is that? Safari? Oh, is there tigers here? Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like the Lonely Mountains. How about by itself in this vast plain? Super smooth sandstone. Okay. Check this out real quick before we get to those Arizona spots. Oh, I was actually pretty near here for the first random point video because that was right up here. So I could see off into the distance this stuff, and it looked really cool. Castle Rocks. I assume that's Castle Rock. Huh. Yeah, smooth sandstone stream beds are pretty cool. Alright, this whole place would be nice. I'm kind of like, after college, I kind of want to move to Grand Junction, not gonna lie. Seems like a nice place to live. Do we have any Grand Junction natives that can tell me if it's nice? It's just a nice location, honestly. Like, I don't know if it's actually a nice town, but okay. Let me catch up here. Oh, it's a state in India. Okay. Near Random Point has a mountain range that is stunning and has cliff dwellings. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I might. I need to do my research because I know all about finding cliffs dwellings in Utah and like just this region really. But like once I get past the Four Corners, because I know there's a bunch in these mountains. Basically, what I'm trying to say, and I have never, I don't know, explored that much. Let's see. Random Point is somewhere over here. So yeah, I should probably just find some hikes to do in this region that are nice. See if there's any pins. I mean, there's not a single pin in this giant area. And it's going to get too hot soon for, well, maybe not, because I guess it's higher elevation. It's still going to get hot, though. Huh, that's an interesting place for a 360. Got your fishing pole. Nice. The river actually looks kind of cool. Black River. Where else could I stop? Maybe walk up this canyon. I don't really see any oh, there are the cliffs. Okay, yeah, there's probably cliff dwellings here then. Go find some. That's actually really nice. Okay, that canyon. Salt River. Can't really tell even from the images. Are you studying geology? I take a couple of geology classes, but um, not super often because sorry, I was reading a comment. I totally spaced out. Yeah, it's not my major. I'm an ecology major, so but I feel like my hobby interest is geology for sure. Whoever is typing these chords, they're not working. Oh, Esker Nielsen, your chords are bugging for some reason. Let's see what else we got. Uh, yeah, Durango is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking at Arizona for a minute. Oh, couple of pins near Apache Lodge. Because I think my route will be. Let's see. So I probably won't film in Utah because that'll just be boring. I'll probably come down through Blanding, go through the reservation, or maybe I won't go for the reservation. Oh, it's too freaking big to miss. So, am I allowed to film in there, even from my car? I bet I am. And then I'll hit Highway 40 and then go down, or Interstate 40. This isn't showing all the roads. Hold up. There we go. Oh yeah, I could go right by those weird sinks. Not all of them are on state trust land, just some of them. There's like patches out here. You can see the state trust land. It looks like this, little patches. So yeah, anything kind of this area would be nice. Because then my point's down here. So I'm thinking, yeah, maybe this canyon. And then you said, did you say Fort Apache? Is that the reservation there? Oh, Apache Lodge. Oh, there's a lot of lodges. Huh. Let's see. I'm just gonna look at some more pins. Okay, because I looked at this one. Let's see what's up here. Might be a cool spot. Or Google Earth will be stupid. Come on. Work. You piece of freaking. Oh, wow. Okay. That's awesome. Yep, gonna try to go there. Ah, I wonder if it goes dry though. I hope it doesn't. That's freaking sweet. It doesn't have a name on the map. There's no falls listed there. It's probably on this. No, I just wanted to click on the trailhead. Or you're gonna do this. Stop it. Okay, I gotta get this. Okay, it's not gonna do anything. Is there pictures here? Yeah. Okay, so that waterfall is probably decently popular, I bet. That seems cool. I'm saving that because that waterfall was freaking awesome. That counts as a find. Let me put that in here. Sweet. That's probably the first place I found today that I can actually go to. Justin Smith. This place looks dope. Oh yeah, you were saying something about Russia. I didn't even see that. What kind of coordinates are those that you typed up there? Bjornia 9176. Sorry. I was getting distracted. I gotta check out this. Whoa. Yeah, that does look cool. Bear Island. So is it Norwegian or is it Russian? Yeah, I think it's Norwegian. It is really by itself out there. Yeah, no. Oh, there are a couple pins. Oh, do you see those lakes over there? Huh. I wonder what they're doing on the edge there. Go on the island, man. Yeah, this place has got to be one of the just most middle of nowhere places you could get. I don't even think like people would have ever lived on this island. Oh, dang it, I wish they were up there. That's cool though. I didn't even know there was an island there. It is by itself. Must be polar bears there. Alright, let me get your other suggestion, Justin. Definitely not above Russia. I mean, I guess kinda. Michael Sains, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't know how you got. I mean, this must be the Norwegian name, but it just calls it Bear Island for me, which is kind of funny. Oh wait, this is what you typed. Yeah, Bear Island. Huh, I don't know. That's funny. Man, you're looking all over the place. Oh no, this is 0, 0. I don't know if you guys know this, but 0 degrees longitude and latitude. So like on the equator on the prime meridian, because you'll notice that Greenwich, England is like, where is Greenwich? Anyway, Greenwich prime meridian runs straight through this point. So I don't know if there's actually a seamount there, but it is 0, 0. So if you mess up your data in like GIS or something, it'll put it all there. It's kind of funny. It would be freaking the best coincidence ever if there was an island at 0, 0. That would be cool. Like something like this guy, Cat Hill. If only you were at 0, 0. Null Island. Alas, there's no Null Island. Anyway, I don't know why it took me there. I'm pretty sure it's because I typed your coordinate in wrong. You might have to copy it again for me. I don't understand why it freaks out sometimes. I really don't get it. Like, this coordinate should work. I don't know. Sorry, Justin. Maybe try typing it again for me. Anyway. Aztec Lodge. Okay. Wait. I did type in that, though. Yeah, see, I'm having that same problem with Asker's, yeah. Let me see if his worked again this time. Maybe it's my computer. It's probably on my end. Yeah, it's giving me no island for that one, too. Okay, let me open up a new tab of Google Earth. Okay, better freaking work. No! What is wrong? I don't get it. Do any coordinates work? What? Okay, Justin Smith has these weird ass different coordinates that I don't even know what format this is that you're giving me, but it works. What? Okay, I'll take it. Oh, this is on the reservation too. What were we saying about this spot? I don't remember what. Oh, good place for rock climbing. Right. Yeah, I mean, the cliffs here are crazy. These are all vertical. You just can't tell because the imagery. Yeah. I don't think they allow climbing on the reservation, but this place would certainly be a mecca. Because, I mean, like, I was looking at this earlier, I think. I mean, these cliffs don't even look that big. Yeah, I think my Google Earth is being stupid. It's so annoying. Stop it, please. There we go. But yeah, big cliffs. Happy Park Ranger. Here, wait. I have an idea. We gotta go maps. Oh, wait, that's not what I want. I want to put in the ones that were working. Whose wasn't working? Asker's wasn't working. See if this works. Yes, it works on Google Maps. What is wrong with my Google Earth? Ooh, this is weird. With California. Is it a farm? I legitimately have no idea what that is. Is it like industrial waste? I don't even. Can't tell what's going on. They're weird. I feel like that's be man-made. Whatever that is. Anyway, I guess I'll just put it in Google Maps if I can't see it on Google Earth. But I think some of them will still work. Aha, this one worked. You said pretty cool overlook. Antelope House overlook. That was a great sunset. Antelope House must be down there. There we go. Beautiful sandstone. Where's the house? Is that it? That would be actually ridiculous, so maybe not. Maybe it's in there. It's a little blurry. I think that might be something. That kind of looks like a little greenery or something. I don't know. Alright. Maybe we're working again. This whole place looks nuts. Could spend years exploring here. Oh boy. What country do I want to explore next? Like I was saying, I'd say probably Norway or New Zealand. Um, just because I'm craving giant, ridiculous mountains. Well, that's where I just got taken, actually. But just both those countries seem like easy places to travel to. Like, in terms of getting around. And I had a great experience in Australia, and I think New Zealand probably similar. Because South America would also be great, but I'm just not as confident because there's also the language barrier that wouldn't exist in New Zealand and kind of wouldn't in Norway because they mostly speak English and Norwegian, I think. But yeah, down here is another bucket list somewhere in Patagonia. I'm surprised there's not many pins out here. There's barely any. Because I feel like getting a boat and going through all these little channels would be cool. I don't know if people do that. I'm really surprised there's not any. There's like a bunch here, and then a couple popular spots on this side. I don't know, maybe this other side is really, really rugged. There's only this one. But these fjords really remind me of Norway. Yeah, they do take boats in there. Hmm. I really think, thought there'd be more pins. I think I've looked at this one before. Hmm. Super remote. Because, I mean, I don't think anybody lives over here because this kind of blocks. It's just a barrier. And then it's so separated by water because they're all fjords. But I could definitely go to this national park. I've looked at this one a couple times. Some cool volcanoes and crazy mountains and fjords. It's probably more infrastructure to get around. Let's see if we can see this mountain. Nice river. I'd love to float river down here too. I don't know if you guys saw the Xander Budnick video of him doing that, but it was pretty cool. Check out this one. Potash production. Yeah, that's actually a good theory. What are your thoughts on the High Sierra? I'd say the High Sierra is probably one of the coolest mountain ranges in the United States, but just kind of super busy and overrun. Because I mean, I've been there a couple times and it was good, but I think I just prefer to go to the Wind Rivers every time. But I would like to explore up here a little bit. It's just so busy. And like I said, I prefer the winds because they're essentially geologically identical. They're just big granite massives that have been pushed up and eroded in similar ways. So they look very similar. And the winds are still busy in some spots, but they're just so much more remote. And there's more wildlife. I mean, there's still grizzlies there. Not many, but uh, point being, I like the winds. Oh yeah, there's like some big ruins here, right? Somewhere. Is it at this place that you just pinned? Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course it is. This place is cool. I would like to see some of these. They're crazy. That's really cool. Amazing backdrop. Yeah, that'd be a nice place to stop. Eating McDonald's on McDonald's Island would get you 20 million views at least. You know, 20 million is a big number. I don't know about that. Where is McDonald's Island? But, you know, videos like that are stuff I want to do because I know they would get views and it's just silly. And I don't really throw out my channel that much, but I have a sense of humor. I like joking around. I can't even spell McDonald's. And just, yeah, silly videos like that would be so funny. Uh, like, doing Frodo and Sam in New Zealand. This is McDonald's Island. Jeez. Okay, I don't know if I'm getting out there. Whew. That is really far south. What's this island? Is this Herd Island? Which one's McDonald Island? Hmm. Yeah, actually, maybe I would get 20 million views. This is pretty ridiculous. That is far away. What the hell? Uh, yeah, give me silly video ideas like that though. I like that idea. 20 million views would be ridiculous. I mean, getting 1 million views was ridiculous. I can't imagine 20. And I don't know if any of my videos just even have that potential. Oh yeah, I love this place. I can never find it. It's like it kind of blends in. But this is whenever you look up like just China, like I don't know, cool places in China, this is the place that you get. And it's actually funny because on one of these pins there's somebody with a University of Idaho hat. And I'm from Idaho, so that was crazy. Yeah. See, this place is cool. China's got cool stuff. This is insane, honestly. These are like tepuis that are, instead of a big block, it's fractured blocks that have formed thousands of little ones. Going hiking here would be really cool. And beyond cool, honestly. It's ridiculous. I don't know what this place is called. It's called Hengshi Zai Lu Ki Ge. Maybe. I don't know if that's actually the name. Or maybe it's Wuli Koyan. I don't know. And it's huge. I mean, it keeps going. This is where I would want to go if I went to China, to be honest. This would be my first choice. Yeah, that'd be my first choice. It's like a Bryce Canyon, but upgraded by 1,000 and jungleized and all that. I think I just made a new word, jungleized. Uh, Wind River's sexy mountain range, but if you want true backcountry and wilderness out there, just stay off the Pacific Crest Trail, maybe High Sierra Trail. That's fair. I mean, I got away from people in the winds with relative ease, which is why I really liked it. But and I know you could in the Sierras. It's just I think a little harder. I found somewhere in the North Cascades where over 20 waterfalls pour into a close area. It's called the Nooksack Cirque. And Hike Art has a great video about it. That sounds cool. Let's see if I can find it. Nooksack Cirque. Okay, where's the cirque? I can't tell from this. Let's actually just go to images. He said 20 waterfalls. Where they at? That looks dangerous. I'll have to look at that video you mentioned. Let's see, or I should just put waterfalls. I don't know. Is there any pins? No, that's too crazy. Yeah, that's Shuckson right there. Actually, I think there might be a cool view right here. Dang. I want to do this. So it's up there. Yeah, that's legit. I work out in the backcountry. Sierras, that sounds fun. What do you do in the backcountry? Uh, do it for the clout. Yeah. Well, if you can find me a way to get to McDonald Island, I will do it. I have no reason not to. Preferred scenery. Ooh, here's a good question. Mountains, coast, or desert? That is a tough one. Definitely not coast. Oh man, I'd say probably mountains. I do love the desert, but the thing about the mountains is the desert's just unbearable when it's hot, and yeah, that's kind of annoying. So probably just because of that alone. What's up, Fawny? Uh, dropped a pin in the middle of 3 weird spots. Oh, okay. See what I mean. Let me copy one of these. Oh, wildland firefighter. That is legit. Dang, that's really cool. I've always thought about doing that, but I don't have the balls to be a wildland firefighter, to be honest. Like, you guys are troopers. Oh, what? Are these like little seamounts or something? Yeah, this is definitely just higher res imagery. Maybe there's some new volcanism here? I don't know. No idea. I bet there's just like, yeah, little seamounts there. But anyway, it's like it sounds like a cool idea in my head, but I know as soon as I would do something like wildland firefighting, it would be just really hard. I think there would be cool parts of it though, and I mean, imagine working in the Sierra backcountry is pretty nice. But you know, I would do wildland firefighting if I was at a point in my life where I wasn't getting enough and I wanted to do something crazy. That's what I would do. Ooh, this does look cool. This is pretty close to that canyon I was looking at. Oh, this is actually really close to the random point. Hmm. No pins. Ooh, there's a pin here though. Yeah, I think this would look even cooler in person. Hmm. Dirt biker? That doesn't look like much. Thoroughbred pasture tank. Wow. Thank you. Turkey Creek. There we go. This is going to be a better representation. Oh, same guy. Huh. I can't see like the cliffs. It looks like there's cliffs on the imagery. Hmm. This does seem cool though. Oh, there's a pin here. Okay, that's probably what you were trying to get me to look at. There we go. There's the rocks. Whoa, what is that? Oh, okay. I thought it was like a cave that's going really back. It's just a little overhang. That's still really interesting. Have some kind of geometric blocks here. I'm gonna save this too. I mean, this is cool. Park Creek Falls, that says right there. It just wasn't flowing. Sounds like there's a lot of good waterfalls out there where my random point is. The worst part is daily workouts to kick your ass, but you're getting paid to work out, so it's worth it. Plus, play to explore the backcountry. See, honestly, yeah, getting paid to work out would be probably my favorite part because I feel like I have such an easier time working out when it's in like a sort. I don't know if you do it in a team setting, but like sports workouts, I loved those, even if it was awful stuff, because I did cross country. Ooh, this looks cool too. We're finding good stuff now. And so if I imagine firefighting workouts would be in a team setting, and I'd probably love that. And yeah, getting paid to do it. Yep. Okay. These canyons are sweet. What the heck? It's like Thor's hammer from Bryce Canyon. What's with all the Bryce Canyon references? Okay, I'm saving this spot too. That is not where that was though. Sierra Ancho Wilderness. Devil's Chasm. This is where I will be going when I go to Arizona. If I can get this point to work. And now it disappeared. This is so cool. Okay. I'm elated right now. Okay. Screen screenshot this immediately. You're right, there is cool stuff here. How do you say your name anyway? Kaivte? I don't know how to say that. You know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I was gonna update this. Oh, I just saw this other comment. You need a 2-week voyage from Australia to visit McDonald's Island, but apparently has really neat wildlife. Yeah, 2-week voyage is quite the commitment. Uh, yeah, wow, 2 weeks. That is crazy. That's a long voyage. But I mean, it is really far out there. See the waterfalls. I watched video. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Man, you just said you work on the fire and rescue helicopter. Are you a smoke jumper? That that that's crazy. I know a couple smoke jumpers and what maps do you use most? Google Earth, Wikimap. When I'm out and about, I use All Trails. I'm an All Trails guy. But Gaia is good. Caltopo's good. I actually have used that a little bit too. Ah, interesting. This is a volcano, is it not? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's diamond craters. This is you can find so much obsidian here. Outstanding natural area. I like that name. It's funny. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, all trails. Basaltic volcanic craters. Sorry, I'm missing some stuff. There's a lot of people saying cool things. Oh, bunch of message retracted. What happened? There's a photo directly on the pin. Yeah, I found that. The Richat structure. That sounds interesting. Not a smoke jumper, just on a heli track. Helitack crew? Okay, I see what you mean. Alright, got a couple cool things. Sorry. Oh yes, Avenza. I do use Avenza for field work. Not usually for just hiking, but whenever I do field work, it is by far the best thing. Oh yeah, this is the Sahara. Yeah, that thing's pretty cool. This would be in my video that I'd make if it was like things that you can only see from space or something. Or Google Earth. I didn't know it was called a Richat structure. I wonder what that name is from. Okay, so there's lots of other good stuff. Let me. Yeah, you said it right. Do people not call it Avenza or something? Oh, yeah, this mountain range. Back to Norway. Oh man, we're going farther north. Because the last place I was looking at was this peninsula. Man, this is like almost in Russia. Why this mountain range, I'm wondering. What makes it different? You said there was a cliff? I don't know if it's just this bit or like all of these bits. I mean, this whole all in Norway is cool. That's why I want to go there. Looks like there's roads. Are these roads or yeah, they are. Except Googler's something stupid. Man, I want to drive around up there. Looks cold. Pretty far north though. Troms. What does that mean? Yeah, northern Norway. Is it easy to get into northern Norway? I don't even know. Yeah, Venza for work and tracking, but sometimes for hiking. You have the employee Sequoia Kings map. Oh man, I can imagine employee maps for stuff like that is nice. Probably has secret stuff on it. That's probably what you were talking about. That's gorgeous. Wow, nice. Pretty good. Oh, hell attack. Okay. Okay. Right. Is there islands, not a peninsula? Are they? Are they completely separated? You're right, they are. It looks like a peninsula, I guess. Huh. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, this bit, that's my new favorite. Mohammed Azari, Desert Mountains. All right, check it out. This is why I follow you. You're awesome for the suggestion live. Yeah, I mean, honestly, oh, Ricat is pronounced like Ricot. Ricot. Okay, I see. Thanks for spelling it out for me. Ricot. Um, yeah, it's mostly everybody in the chat. Think they're doing the heavy lifting. I mean, I'll find stuff sometimes, but everybody's suggesting stuff so fast that I just end up looking at that. Wow, yeah, that's some crazy sandstone. Where is this? Saudi Arabia. This is Mars. Literal Mars. Oh my god, it gets stuck when it hits something and I hate it. It's so freaking. Stop it. Stop doing that. Okay. Wow, that is like the most similar thing I've ever seen to southern Utah. Huh. Nice. Yeah, I've never seen anything that's like comparable to southern Utah. But here we go. Honestly, this section looks really really nice. There's a lot of canyons out here. Doesn't look too well traveled. This is the Mars section. Let's see if it looks like Mars. Nope. Okay. Yeah, just take me into this town. Sweet. Thank you. Oh, never mind. Wasn't capping. Yeah, that looks like the same. That's funny. I really didn't think there was anywhere else on Earth that looked like Utah, but now I found it. Saudi Arabia. Okay, what else I missed? I'm going closest to the Wind Rivers in January. I'll be in Wilderness EMT class. Oh, in the winter. I am competent with winter mountaineering. Well, I ain't, so I don't know what to do. Um, Let me look. 69 confirmed viewers. Let's go. Keep it there. Keep it there. Oh, now it's 72. Thanks everyone for watching, by the way. Um, Winter stuff. Let me see. I usually just ski in the winter. So, oh, actually, okay. You said you're winter mountaineering. You're probably way more experienced with everything than I am. I will say though, like snowshoeing around craters of the moon in the winter is cool because it's dark black rock with white snow, so it's just a cool juxtaposition. That's something I've done. Um, I mean, like I said, I don't do winter mountaineering. I will say one of the things I want to do is summit this mountain range, not because it's special on its own, but it's one of the only mountain ranges that's completely encased in salt. The only other place on Earth there's a mountain range like that is down in Bolivia, I think. Or is it Belize? No, it is Bolivia. Duh. This one right here. But even this one is kind of different. So I've wanted to go there, but I don't know. Are you, where are you stationed? That would kind of depend. I like to go to the desert in the winter, to be honest. Like, now that I think of it, I go down here in the winter. That's my place. I don't do anything in the mountains because I'm not versed in winter mountaineering, and I don't want to die in an avalanche. But all I'm saying is the southern Utah desert in the winter is amazing. Oh yeah, what are you talking about? I think I missed where you were talking about funny. If you want to put the chord. Yes, actually, I want to go. It's on my to-do list to climb Bora, not climb, but hike Bora this summer. And I'd love to make a video because there is some cool geology there. I mean, I know where you're talking about. I'll just go there. Because the other thing too is Bora, almost every mountain range in the West is wilderness of some sort. Every big mountain range or a national park, something like that. And I can't fly my drone, but I could fly my drone at Bora, and it would look really cool with those striped rocks. Because there's, yeah, some over here that you can see from the summit. Because the hike goes like this stuff, I think. Here, we can actually see it better this way. Yeah, I think you'd be able to see this. It'd be fun. And I mean, I'm from Idaho, so I got to do it, you know? Uh, and hopefully it's not busy. It's kind of honestly busier than you'd expect. Mount Bora. There's nothing more to see. You can go home now. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Taking my drone up here would be so nice. I need to do it on a weekday. That's for sure. There's the trail. And I don't know off the top of my head why there's stripes, but I imagine it's some sort of just layered rock. And then it looks like maybe some different minerals are creating that orange. That, yeah, on my list. Hopefully this year. Because a lot of things I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do that eventually. But this, I want to do this summer. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe you could do Bora in the winter. Uh, since I'll be alone, I don't know how I feel about a solo summit push in the winter. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do that either. I'll be in Lander. Lander's on the other side, right? Um, Lander's right over here. Yeah. Yeah. Everything would just be pretty serious mountaineering. Actually, this would be a great place to go. You go check out the Moonstone or the Lankin Dome. Nobody goes out here. And these are lower elevation, so you'd probably be in less danger of, you know, dying. And there's crazy granite domes, really beautiful. So maybe that would be my suggestion, actually. And they're kind of hard to see on a map because they blend into the background, but they're there. Let's see what else we got. Some places are blurred suspicion on Google Maps in the middle of nowhere. Interesting. That sometimes is just the imagery, but I don't know. Maybe you're right. To usually play in the desert in the winter, but going to the class. So yeah, okay. I spent a month in southern AZ in Utah this winter. Nice. I was probably out there too. I mean, I was out there. All right, I've got a couple pins. I don't know where you get these letter pins, Justin Smith, but I uh, I think they're pretty cool, and they work. So they must be using some sort of grid. I don't know though. Oh, China. Whoa, Painted Hills. Yeah, I remember someone telling me about these. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I think they're just like painted hills like back here. Morrison Formation. Maybe they're bigger though. There's never ever any street views in China though. Don't know what's going on there. Big line exposure of marble. Sounds cool. It's a Google Plus code. Okay, that makes more sense. It's Google language. And that's why the CP is at the end. Google Plus. Oh wait, no, that's not, that should be GP. Does it say GP? Am I stupid? No, it is CP. Oh, it doesn't stand for Google Plus. This is marble? Hmm. It is definitely different from the surrounding rock. I knew that was gonna happen. You got this, Google. Don't die. Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it does look like marble. That is legit cliff. That's a tight squeeze. Huh. Boyden Cavern. What else we got? Oh wow, a lot of stuff. Sorry guys. Get behind. Check out 49. Chapman Hercules, I will get to yours in a minute. Welcome to your first stream though. Thanks everyone new who's joined. I'm just kind of popping around stuff. But if you do have anything in this region of Arizona, let me know, because that's what I'm planning my next trip for, or one of my next trips. Mount McFarland. Oh, got a nice crater lake. I love these. These little cirque lakes are my favorite. Nice. Oh, Canadian flag. Oh yeah, this is in Canada. It's barely across the border. I just remembered. Dude, I want to go to the North Cascades so bad. That is awesome. I think I'd love it there. That's just over the border. Nice. All right, Chapman Hercules. Let's see these. Tip of a needle pointing east. Ooh, something mysterious is going on. Okay, so you're looking at this. I don't know what that is. Oh, it could be volcanic, some sort of volcanic dike, but it's really wide. I actually don't know what's going on here. That is pretty cool though. I'm gonna screenshot that. Never noticed that before. There are lots of weird things in Wyoming. Lots of weird lines. I don't know. I literally cannot think of what that could possibly be. It's really strange. Unless it's like two volcanic dikes that are trapping some water. That just doesn't sound right though. I don't know. Does anyone know? That's pretty cool. Fine though. I haven't seen that before. Also, and 3, I'll get yours as well. Second largest dam removal project in the US. I don't think I've ever looked at this, but I think I learned about this in one of my classes. Yeah, I did. This place is pretty cool. And this would be for a make for a good video. Because, yeah, there's a dam here. You can see where the reservoir was, and then now it's turning back into a braided channel. Elwha River. Yeah, that's cool. I did learn about this in class. My watershed science class. They really need to fix that bug. It's freaking annoying. Yeah, that's not where I want it to be. I want it to be here, where I can actually see stuff. There we go. Yeah, that's where the dam was. It'd be cool to have been there. I hope if they ever take down the Glen Canyon Dam, I can be there for it. Yeah, it might. It might be funny. I don't know though. Elephant Rock looks like an elephant. Uh, no, I mean, is this gonna be in Saudi Arabia again? Are you from there? That's pretty cool. Did oh, got a glitch. Don't ever apologize for putting places where you're from because you know that's what makes this fun. I don't know what's going on over in Saudi Arabia, so you're the resident expert. And I mean, I don't know if how I've never zoomed in on these areas you're talking about because yeah, just from a glance, this looks really cool. The way the sand has filled in these canyons. Um, yeah, I mean, these are cool. Ooh, Elephant Rock is popular. Whoa, that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Mars. That is a legit arch. Dang. It looks like a mammoth to me. Like I'd go beyond elephant. That's a good one. Oh man, you guys are typing a lot. Sorry guys, I'm gonna miss some stuff. Thanks for commenting though. Let's see. Have you done much slot canyon hiking? I mean, I have done. Welcome, Focus. I see your comments on all the videos. Thank you for commenting on them. But yeah, I've done quite a few. Here, I'll show you guys my favorite slots. So I can be the guide for once, and then I'll get to some of these suggestions because I know there's so many. Um, I love this region of Saudi Arabia is cool though. I'm gonna be looking into that more. So thank you. Um, yeah, it looks amazing. Okay, so best slot canyons, all in Escalante. To be honest, that's my favorite slot canyon area. This region out here has some really good ones, like Bighorn. This canyon, there's a slot in there sometimes. Oh yeah, right here. That one's good. And then out here is Peekaboo and Spooky. Those are popular, which is why I like Bighorn more because it's not as popular. And there's Zebra Canyon. I've done a couple others. I've explored some in Capitol Reef. Capitol Reef is great for them. I never do anything extreme because I know people like legit get wet and swim and stuff, and I'd like to do that in the future. But those are about the ones I've done. And I've been to Antelope. I mean, that's not really slot canyon hiking. And then, oh yeah, the Swell has some good ones. I think I've just been into this one here. And maybe one down here. So, probably Escalante, though, is my favorite spot for slots. Winter hike with me in Wyoming. That would be pretty sick. I do want to learn mountaineering, so I might be down. Because here's the thing. I really, 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 really want to climb like Shuxin or something like that. I don't know how hard that is, though. I don't know anything about mountaineering. I just want to buy an ice axe because they look cool. Um, but I don't know. I've been watching mountaineering documentaries forever. This is what I want. To stand on top of Shucks. Doesn't get better than that. I mean, look at that peak over there. basically the Matterhorn. Then you have basically Mount Rainier, but it's Mount Baker. And then just beautiful mountains, beautiful lake. It's got everything. Shucks. Oh well, probably never do that. Oh, what I might do though is I want to do hood because I know I could probably just get up here with crampons and an ice axe. I don't think I need a rope because I got to here. I got to the top of this last time I was at hood, and that was really hard. So I don't know if I'm there yet physically, but maybe. Zach is back. All right. We had some good suggestions, so let me look at some stuff. Boyden and Kings Canyon. Yeah, I've seen that place. Is it just me or is like the canyons next to Kings Canyon actually cooler than Kings Canyon? Because from what I've seen, it kind of seems that way. Ooh, oh yeah, we've looked at this island. It looks like Silly String. I have no idea what's going on there. Again, that would be in my video of things you can only appreciate from Google Earth because from the ground it literally would look like nothing because it's so flat. But from space it looks it looks funny. I don't know. I need to look that up. Belcher Islands. Um, let's see. Got a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna get everything. Yeah, you can just email me if you ever wanna like not put anything in the chat. My email. Here, I'll show you guys how to email me because it seems like a lot of people want to do that. And it's fun when people email me because they send me cool things like places they've been. So you just go here and then you hit more and my email is under there. Just gotta make sure you're not a bot. Are you a bot? Anyway. You gotta go, Mohammed. Thank you so much. You had some great suggestions, so yeah. Uh, come with more next time. Those were great. I'm gonna be checking out Saudi Arabia on Google Earth. I don't know about person. Tonto National Natural Bridge. That sounds pretty cool. I'm gonna look that up. Tonto. That sounds like Arizona. State Park. Oh, yeah, I've seen pictures of this guy. It's big, isn't it? Where is it, actually? Is it here? Did they literally put a lawn on top of it? Let me see if I can figure out where it is. It'd be crazy if they just put a parking lot on top of it. I think they did. That's kind of funny to me. Hell yeah. That is... Oh man, that is big. It looks like limestone or something. It kind of looks like the inside of a cave. Huh. I can't believe they put a parking lot on top of it. I mean, is that just me? Is that kind of funny? Okay, what are we doing? I hate it when it does that. Oh, that other side is sweet. Yeah, it looks like a cave that just kind of got eroded out. Um, Olwyn. I think that's a new name. Looks like a dragon head. Just make a mountaineering video with Emma. Yeah, dude. It's just like, it's one of those things that I've always wanted to do. So it's like I really want to do it because I've wanted to for so long. Oh, whoa. Australia. Yeah, I think we looked at this one time. Or maybe it wasn't even here. I think it was all the way over here. These lakes are pretty neat. Again, very flat. Very, very flat. Shoemaker's Crater. I think they're salty. They gotta be salty too. Ooh. See, that just looks nice. Beautiful imagery. I need like a really high quality imagery picture of some of these places, and I want to have that as artwork in my house if I ever get one. That's what I want. I'm gonna screenshot this guy. That looks really cool. Ooh, and New Mexico. All right, after the suggestion, it's gonna be the last one because I gotta go soon, and I want to look at Arizona a little bit more before I go. Ooh, this is interesting. Is this in the Gila? Yes. Yeah, these canyons are pretty sweet. I think I've seen some photos before. It's gonna hit the mountain. Oh, yep, it did. Okay. That is a stupid bug, and it's pissing me off. Yeah, these are nice. These remind me of southern Idaho, but they're higher mountain environment, which is nice. I will hopefully get to the Gila. It's gonna get featured in one of my what's it called? Like lecture style videos, I guess. Because I'm gonna make a most remote part 2, and Gila's gonna be in it. Ah, that's so cool. Yeah, it does remind me of Idaho so much. Okay, I'm gonna look at Arizona, and then I have to end the stream. So I just wanted to check out that one spot that we were looking at for a minute earlier. If I can find it again, I think it was right up here. Turn this off for a sec. Where did it go? Gotta find it. This is why I screenshot things. Oh shoot, where'd it go? It was over. It was called like Black Chasm. I'm just gonna look it up. I cannot spell. Dang it. Devil's Chasm. Ah. Okay, so it's like a little bit west of where I was thinking. This is where I want to go though, so I just wanted to look at a couple more pins real quick. I'm getting tired of it. Google Earth, can you stop doing that? It's actually so annoying. Ooh. Several rugged canyons of cliff dwellings. Why they chose this area is not understood. Wow, that's gorgeous. Man. Gotta go hiking here. Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. It's just such a cool little spot. You can tell the rocks are different. Okay, I think this pin might be good. Nope. Yep. Oh, this is the one I looked at earlier. Okay, I want to find a different one. This spot is really cool though. Can we see any dwellings? Probably down here. Don't see any. First glance, but these look different, so I'm not as good at searching for them. I clicked on that one. Wait, did I? Okay, that's the Devil's Chasm. It's weird. There's like multiple. I wonder if that's the same fracture. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I clicked on this one. What's up here? Okay, that's a drone shot. That's illegal. Naughty, naughty, not in the wilderness. It's cool though. Huh. Yeah, these canyons are sweet. And then there's one more here. It's probably not drone shot. And sorry, excuse me. I don't know if you guys can hear me freaking burping. You're the worst. Work. Oh, no, it's actually on the ground. That looks so much more lush than I would think. Yep, cool. I think there was one more to look at. Looked at those. I think I looked at this one. Yeah, we saw the yeah. Okay, so I've seen everything. Cool. I'll have to check that out. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Such a beautiful country, but so hot and dry. Yeah. I thought there was also canyons in Australia. Uh, yeah, I didn't really go to any though. Um, here, I'll show you how to do the email again. It's a little confusing. Um, yeah, I just wasn't around any canyons. I would have gone in them if I had the chance. So it doesn't show up immediately because it's blocked, so it's not in links, but you go down to like where it says the subscribers and all that, and it's right here. And then you click on it, and it shows you the email. So yeah. This area is delicate. Yeah, I know. If I did go here, like in a video, I wouldn't say where that was. Um, it's like rainforest and the Sky Islands compared to the rest of the landscape. Yeah, the Sky Islands, those are these, right? I don't know if I'm correct in saying that. I think those are the Sky Islands. Yeah, if I did the random point, since there is a lot of sensitive stuff, I would only say where the random point was, but then everything along the way, I would just be like, it's on the way. So that way, you know, I guess people could figure out that I'm in this area, but it's not geotagging the exact spot. So like that sign that I saw on the Google Maps pin, I wouldn't show that. So yeah. Um, oh yeah, it might have to be on a computer. Anyway, yeah, guys, have a good evening or morning or whatever, depending on where you're at. And yeah, if you have anything you want to email me, it's on channel on the computer. So if there's cool places or video ideas or whatever, because I need inspiration sometimes. So anyway, all right, see you guys later.